In today's fast-paced world, chaos seems to be everywhere. At work, in our personal lives, and even in the news we consume. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the constant noise and pressure. But what if you could learn to stay calm, no matter what life throws at you? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers powerful tools to help you navigate life's challenges with peace and clarity. In this video, we'll explore 7 powerful Stoic mind hacks that will teach you how to remain calm in the midst of chaos. The first Stoic hack is the dichotomy of control. In Stoicism, one of the most important teachings is that we should focus only on what is within our control. There are so many things outside of our control. Other people's actions, the weather, global events. But we have complete control over our thoughts, actions, and responses. When we stop stressing about what we can't control, we free ourselves from unnecessary anxiety. By focusing on our own reactions and mindset, we regain control of our inner peace. The second Stoic mind hack is reframing your perspective. Stoics believe that it's not the events themselves that cause us distress, but how we perceive them. For instance, being stuck in traffic may seem like an inconvenience, but how you perceive it determines your reaction. Instead of seeing it as a source of frustration, try to view it as an opportunity to practice patience, or even listen to a podcast. By reframing how you see challenges, you can change your emotional response and stay calm in the face of adversity. Next, we have practicing mindfulness. Stoicism teaches us to be present in the moment and not get lost in past regrets or future worries. Mindfulness is about being fully aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, without judgment. This practice helps you detach from stressful situations and approach them with a clear mind. When you focus on the present moment, you prevent yourself from being overwhelmed by the chaos around you. Mindfulness also strengthens your emotional resilience, allowing you to remain calm, even when things seem out of control. The fourth Stoic hack is embracing discomfort. Stoics believe that by voluntarily embracing discomfort, we train our minds to withstand difficult situations. For example, taking a cold shower or fasting for a day might seem challenging. But these actions help you build mental toughness and adaptability. The next time you're faced with a stressful or uncomfortable situation, remind yourself that you've intentionally chosen to embrace discomfort before and survived. This mindset helps you stay calm when life gets tough. Another Stoic principle that can help you stay calm is practicing gratitude. In the midst of chaos, it's easy to focus on what's wrong or what's missing. But the Stoics encourage us to shift our focus to what we're grateful for. By regularly practicing gratitude, you train your mind to see the positives, even in difficult times. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, whether they're big or small. This simple practice helps you reframe your mindset and remain grounded, no matter how chaotic things get. Self-discipline is another key Stoic principle that can help you stay calm. Stoics believe that mental discipline is the foundation of emotional control. When we allow ourselves to be swept away by our impulses, we lose control over our reactions. Practicing self-discipline involves training yourself to pause and think before reacting. Whether it's in a stressful situation at work or an argument with a loved one, taking a moment to control your impulses helps you stay calm and composed. With practice, self-discipline becomes second nature, and you'll find it easier to maintain your inner peace. The 7th Stoic mind hack is embracing the idea of impermanence. The Stoics understood that everything in life is temporary, and this awareness helps us keep our problems in perspective. Whether you're dealing with a tough situation at work or a personal challenge, remind yourself that it won't last forever. Everything changes, both the good and the bad. By embracing the impermanence of life, you can approach challenges with greater resilience, knowing that they too will pass. This mindset helps you stay calm, because you understand that difficult situations are just temporary. The beauty of these Stoic mind hacks is that they're simple but powerful tools for managing stress and staying calm in the face of adversity. When life feels chaotic and overwhelming, these principles give you the mental clarity to remain composed and take control of your reactions. The Stoics believed that we can't control the world around us, but we can control how we respond to it. By implementing these Stoic mind hacks into your daily life, you can cultivate a calm and unshakable mindset that will help you thrive, no matter what life throws your way. Remember, the goal isn't to suppress your emotions, but to respond to them in a way that aligns with your values. Stoicism teaches us that emotional resilience doesn't come from avoiding discomfort, but from learning how to deal with it effectively. By incorporating these Stoic principles into your life, you'll develop the mental strength needed to stay calm in even the most challenging situations. Whether you're facing work pressures, personal struggles, or global events, these 7 powerful Stoic mind hacks will help you maintain your peace and clarity, no matter how chaotic life gets. Building on the Stoic principles we've discussed, the next essential habit to master is the power of reflection. The Stoics were firm believers in taking time to reflect on their thoughts and actions daily. They understood that only by looking inward could we truly understand ourselves and our emotional reactions. This self-awareness is key when it comes to staying calm in chaotic situations. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on what went well and what didn't. Ask yourself, how did I react today? What can I improve? This daily practice helps you stay grounded and learn from each experience, making it easier to respond calmly the next time you face pressure. Another Stoic hack is the practice of gratitude in adversity. It's easy to be grateful when everything is going well, but the Stoics encouraged us to find gratitude even in the most difficult circumstances. This mindset doesn't mean ignoring your pain or discomfort. Rather, it means acknowledging that, even in hardship, there are lessons to be learned and growth to be had. For instance, if you're stuck in a stressful work situation, instead of focusing on the stress, try to find something to be thankful for. Maybe the challenge is teaching you patience, or perhaps it's pushing you to grow in your career. Practicing gratitude in adversity shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's still within your control. Acceptance is another powerful Stoic tool that directly impacts your ability to stay calm. The Stoics understood that we must accept reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means acknowledging that certain things are beyond your control and choosing to respond with wisdom. When you accept that setbacks are part of life, you stop wasting energy resisting them. Instead, you can conserve that energy and use it more productively. For example, if you're facing a difficult situation, instead of fighting against it, accept it as part of your journey. This acceptance frees you from unnecessary mental turmoil and allows you to focus on moving forward. One of the most significant Stoic practices is voluntary discomfort, where you deliberately place yourself in situations that push you out of your comfort zone. The Stoics believed that by embracing discomfort, you build resilience and mental toughness. This doesn't mean seeking suffering for its own sake, but rather, doing things that challenge you physically, mentally, or emotionally to build your ability to stay calm under pressure. For example, you might decide to take a cold shower, or practice fasting. These small voluntary challenges teach you to control your reactions and develop the strength to stay composed in the face of discomfort or stress. Stoicism also teaches us to detach from materialism and external validation. Many of us seek validation from others, whether it's through social media, our job, or relationships. But the Stoics taught that true peace and calm come from within, not from the opinions or approval of others. When we detach from external validation, we stop depending on others' opinions for ourselves. This sense of self-sufficiency gives us the freedom to stay calm, because we're no longer at the mercy of other people's judgments or expectations. Instead, we can focus on our own internal compass and live according to our values, not the fleeting praise or criticism of others. A related Stoic principle is the importance of controlling your emotions, not suppressing them. While Stoicism doesn't advocate for repressing emotions, it does encourage us to manage them with wisdom. Emotions like anger, fear, and frustration are natural. But the Stoics believed that we should not let these emotions control us. Instead, we should acknowledge them and then choose our response. This means not allowing your emotions to dictate your actions, but instead pausing, assessing the situation, and responding thoughtfully. By doing so, you maintain control over your mind and emotions, making it easier to stay calm in the most challenging situations. The Stoic law of virtue, as the highest good, plays an important role in staying calm under pressure. Virtue, in Stoic terms, refers to living in harmony with reason and nature. It means acting with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in all situations. When you live according to these virtues, you are less likely to be shaken by external circumstances. For example, if you're faced with criticism at work, you can remain calm by responding with justice and wisdom, rather than reacting impulsively with anger. Living virtuously helps you stay focused on what truly matters, which in turn helps you stay calm when things get tough. One of the most valuable Stoic practices for staying calm is learning to forgive. Holding on to anger and resentment only weighs you down and clouds your judgment. The Stoics believed that forgiveness is a path to mental clarity and peace. By forgiving others and ourselves, We let go of the emotional baggage that can prevent us from staying calm. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing bad behavior. It means choosing to release the grip that anger and resentment have on your mind. When you let go of grudges, you free yourself to focus on what you can control and maintain your peace. Another essential Stoic tool is the law of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This principle involves imagining worst-case scenarios in advance, so that you're not blindsided when they happen. The Stoics believed that, by mentally preparing for adversity, you lessen the impact of unexpected challenges. For example, if you're about to give a presentation, you might mentally prepare for technical difficulties, tough questions, or unexpected interruptions. By envisioning these possibilities, you reduce the shock and stress when they occur, making it easier to stay calm and focused during the actual event. Focus on the long term is another crucial Stoic practice for staying calm. Stoicism teaches us to think in terms of the long-term good, not just immediate gratification. In a chaotic or stressful situation, it's easy to become fixated on short-term problems. However, the Stoics believed that by keeping a long-term perspective, we can maintain clarity and avoid getting lost in temporary setbacks. When things go wrong, remember that challenges are often opportunities in disguise, and by focusing on the bigger picture, you can navigate through tough times with a clearer, calmer mindset. Finally, the practice of self-discipline is essential for staying calm under pressure. The Stoics were advocates of mastering oneself, and they believe that true freedom comes from controlling your impulses and desires. Practicing self-discipline means making deliberate choices, even when tempted to react impulsively. It's about controlling your responses, thoughts, and behaviors to align with your highest values and goals. When you cultivate self-discipline, you become less reactive and more able to stay calm in chaotic situations, because you're no longer driven by emotions or external circumstances.